Coinbase's market debut this week.
Coinbase direct listing IPO. Direct listing. It's going to be this Wednesday, and it is.
Carl, I say all systems go on this one, and I don't think that reference price should even be in the equation. It's going to go much higher from the get-go.
All right, Coinbase IPO. Let's talk about what I learned from my first time experience in a little IPO and what kind of things I can take into the future to kind of prepare myself a little bit better and then do better on the lower end. So welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Oscar here again, and as you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about Coinbase's IPO that went live today, the 14th of April of 2021. Something that's huge in the stock market, huge in the crypto space, and just huge in all spaces of the world right now. As we know, I think it's the past 4 months, crypto has been on an absolute run, and there's a lot of people joining and kind of getting into it, getting into the space, trying to get a little bit of into it. But I think like many people are saying, Coinbase's IPO was like a huge thing for the crypto space, something that majorly kind of brings crypto into the real world, as where you have people like PayPal, companies like PayPal buying Bitcoin, Tesla buying Bitcoin, all these companies starting to invest into Bitcoin. But what if you think about these companies start investing into other cryptos? But that's something we can talk about in the future. But let's get kind of into the details about what happened this morning. I believe it was, let's see, it was about a little, was it 11:30, 10, 11, 12? I think it was about 10:30 when Coinbase went live on the stock market under the ticker symbol of coin. A lot of people saw the 250 this morning and thought, oh, it's going to open at 250. I was sitting there watching Meet Kevin. Obviously, he's saying this is just a valuation price and not the actual price. So all these exchanges were saying 250. But as soon as it hit the market, it hit 320. Let's see. It basically hit the market at 386. I think I heard people got their orders filled at like 340, 350. So if you did, good ups to you. But I was pretty excited for this. I mean, I think I've been talking about it to my parents and then a few friends of mine for the past week, like non-stop, that this is something huge for the crypto space, and it's like one step further into having some people accept crypto and kind of start believing into it. So yeah, I got in this morning around 400, I think 404. So I mean, I got in a little bit on the high end considering what it's sitting at right now, 328. I got in pretty high, but I think in the long run, like I saw an article, I think it was on Yahoo Finance later on today, that some analysts poised Coinbase being a $600 stock one day, which I could believe in. I could easily see Coinbase being a $400, $500, $600 stock one day, which, I mean, once you start getting a little bit more people into this crypto space and they kind of start realizing that this is a real thing, and then they kind of do their little research, or if they don't want to buy crypto but they want to buy into a crypto company, they can buy into Coinbase. I mean, there's Voyager on the stock market. There's all these different exchanges on the stock market, which if you don't want to buy crypto, you can own parts of the company, as in stocks, to have a little piece of crypto, if you'd like to say it that way. But yeah, it had a pretty incredible run up the first 20 minutes it was on the stock market. It got to 424, and then once it hit 424, it went down to 394 and just started going down. Lowest it went to was 310, which if you got in there, you did really well. And then kind of just steadied at 330, 320-ish. So ended the first day on the stock market at 328, which I think is a pretty good fair price. In my head, anything from like 300 to 400, even 420-ish, I'd say, would be a fair price for Coinbase in my opinion. But yeah, things that I could let's say things that I could look forward into the future for Coinbase or other IPOs, let's say, coming onto the stock market that I'm excited about. I think maybe I'll try to put in a limit order basically before it's live to try and maybe fish out an order before everything starts to fly up. But then if the same thing, let's say like that happened here on Coinbase, if it flies up, hits its max and then starts coming back down, I think I'd want to wait maybe halfway through the day to figure out where it kind of settles itself. If it's something that's super ultra like hyped, I think I'll try to get in early. But I mean, Coinbase was pretty hyped, but I think people saw it hit 424, they kind of got scared, or they just wanted to really get in at a cheaper price, which ended up happening, and all these people started selling off. So I think for future IPOs, let's say things that I'm excited about getting onto the stock market, I think I'm gonna wait maybe half a day, maybe a day after it hits on there, just from what I learned today, and take that into consideration, get in at a lower price than most people did, maybe more of a relative price that the stock's actually worth at, or what the real stock price will be. But yeah, like I said, Coinbase IPO today, pretty extraordinary to have a major crypto exchange on the stock market. One step further for all these crypto, what are they called? Whatever. Anyways, one step for crypto moving forward, and one step for crypto kind of being in a major space. And it's exciting stuff. I'm glad to be in on it, and I'm just gonna go on the ride. Hopefully we'll see this thing maybe $600 one day, and we'll all be living happy. So I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys were looking into this, if you guys have any comments about this, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I mean, I make videos about stock stuff, crypto stuff, but mainly the casino history and chip stuff, which it might be something that you might enjoy. So consider subscribing if you're new. And thank you for watching again. It's been Oscar, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.